All right, this is a chicken apocalypse time. I'm gonna give you guys an update. Why I do this? Because people should know what's going on, kind of understand it, and it's there. Just like 2008 was visible to me in 2005. I saw some things happening before, but 2005, six, it was real. So let me tell you a couple of things that are going on. You see this thing here? Financial Review says Yellen warns decoupling from China will be disastrous for both United States and China. I don't think people understand. United States and China are going to war. As far as decoupling the dollar from the yuan, I think people don't understand. We're past this now. We're in the economic warfare stage right now, but once we go to actual war, China's been building up for a long time gold reserves and everything else and doing strategic alliances. They know at the end of the day, this is make or break. If America gets strong and moves forward, China's doomed. China knows it's going to go to war because it's going to take Taiwan. And they know at the end that they have to do this now before this administration leaves. So they're prepared for the ramifications. So they're ready for it. So as far as the decoupling to China and the United States, done deal. They don't give a fuck. Yeah, but trust me, a Twinkie will be the next steak dinner when that happens. All right, I'm gonna go into the other one 2 seconds here because I saw a couple of things today, and I don't think people look at this stuff, but I look at this stuff. All right, all right. Fears of banking crisis surge. Members of Congress sold shares. See, you have to understand. Remember when the banks were having obviously their little thing? Yeah, members of Congress dumping their shares. It's pretty nefarious, but you need to understand something. We're at that level right now in America, okay? That's like if you go to the doctor and let's say you got whatever, okay, some weird, freaky, hello monkey, whatever it may be. All of a sudden you see a doctor look at you and go, oh shit, and turn around and run away. Well, guess what? That's what they did. So that's a breakdown of the system. Just saying. And the other part that was interesting. Home prices post biggest plunge in a decade. Now, if this was some weird website saying it, whatever, but no. Wall Street Journal says it right here. Home prices in March post biggest annual decline in 11 years. And we're not even in the fucking crisis yet. The commercial and real estate stuff starts next month with the bonds. You'll see that one. Interesting that they're showing that now, but nonetheless. Then, this is one that, remember I told you guys about, the Repo Apocalypse? Remember I talked about that, the car market? Well, here you go on Bloomberg. Says it right here. Bloomberg Wealth. Why the repo man is back. I could tell you why he's back. You got some Momo, he went out there, he bought a car for $60,000, okay? So now he's doing payments on $60,000. He can't really do those payments. Then he takes a look and he goes, you know what? If I sell my car back to dealership, what are they buying it for? That $60,000 car now, they're only buying that thing probably for $39,000. So now he's underwater. He can't afford the payments. He can't just make it happen. So what does he do? He walks away from the car. So now, whoever gave that loan is fucked because they're underwater. And all that's going to start being reported in the next month or so because those are bonds. People are walking away from their cars. Do you really believe at the end of the day a Toyota Camry should cost $72,000? Well, not a lot of people don't believe that either. And at the end of the day, they're walking away from the things that they bought during good times because they're financing it. So get ready for that crisis. The repo man, shit. If that's repo now, eventually what the fuck they're gonna do with all those cars? And then you got this one over here. This is on the Hill, which is kind of interesting. It's there. Recession already here for many Americans as buying power, credit, and social net shrinks. Let me tell you something. Some silver, some gold, some crypto, some cash. Get your house in order. Make sure at the end of the day, those things that you've been putting off that have to be taken care of could be taken care of. Certain things that you could take care of right now, that payments that you shouldn't really be having, if you can clean up your books, I suggest that you do it, because going forward in the next couple of months, it's going to be very scary. I'm not telling you that as a commentator. I know people that work in the financials, that's banking world, okay, and the bond markets, and I know a lot of them saying, no, you're crazy. There's tons of money waiting on the side to re-enter back into the market. I'm like, didn't you just hear what I said about the fucking thing with China the second they take Taiwan? What that's gonna mean when they successfully take it over, and if we get involved and we risk everything to do. Do you know what's gonna happen around the world right now? People don't get it. But when you got a manager in McDonald's in Oklahoma driving a $79,000 car, living with her parents, you got a big fucking problems. All this shit, this is the collapse. I'm telling you right now, we have, put it this way, we have fucked around and we're gonna find out. There's your chicken apocalypse update.